Guten Tag, my friends and my fellow dummies. There's a difference between y'all now. The friends are the ones who always stop by every single day and watch my videos, which is 60%, and the rest are the dummies. But it's okay, you can be a dummy. All you have to do is click the subscribe button. Just join the family, okay? It's a term of endearment. This is what dummies means, okay? This means you follow me, you support me, so please smash that subscribe button. This is crazy. I was looking at analytics. I'm like, only 60% are not subscribed. Come on, subscribe. I appreciate it. Anyways, today we are going to react to another video. This one is called The Chartmaster Says, Keep Selling Tesla. Now, if you guys are not familiar with me, I am 100% a Tesla bear, okay? I am not the biggest fan of Tesla. I don't think it's the best company out there. With that being said, I want to be very clear that I know it was a great company overall. I know they have a lot of cash flow. I know they're profitable, but I think the stock is going to go back to $60 next year. And I know you may say, what crack are you smoking? Well, apparently I'm smoking that good crack, because when it was at 300, I said it was going to go to 205. When it went from 205, I said it was going to go to 188. It went to 188, which is a demand zone about one share. And then I said it was going to go to 165, which is a key support level. It went to 166. It did not quite get there yet, but it will eventually get there. Most likely be somewhere between 150 and 160 by the end of the year. And then I think it will eventually sell off to the $60 range. I know. I feel like I'm bragging on this one. This is like the first time my stuff is actually playing out, stuff I've been saying for a long time, when I literally started doubting myself, and I was like, this is insane. Anyways, enough talking about me. But I am amazing, aren't I? I'm kidding. You guys know I'm not that cocky bastard. You guys can watch Market Mondays for that. All right, let's get into The Chartmaster Says to Keep Selling Tesla. Let's see what he has to say. I'm gonna react to it. I haven't watched this video yet, so let's get to it. Transition. All right, let's get it started.
Continuing to drive lower in today's session, touching its lowest level in 2 years. Shares have been cut nearly in half this year alone, and the Chartmaster is firm on his call. Keep selling. So Carter, what are the charts saying?
Yeah,
just sell.
So it was at 188. Tesla's no longer at 180 in the 80s. It's actually at the 160s now. So this must be a couple of days old. This was from a couple of days ago. So let's see what his thesis is. Please agree with me. Tell me he's going to go to 60.
They say kind of keep selling, but I mean, what a mess. Here, just a simple exercise. If you were just to find, we know almost everything is bounced since October 13th. If you were to look over a broad aggregate like the Russell 3000, find stocks that are making new 52-week lows today, it's a very small group of a dozen or two, and this is not a small stock. Anyway, I have two charts, the exact same time frame. You can draw the lines any way you want, but if I think the lines draw themselves. I mean, what we have here, and this is sort of very symmetrical, that Tesla has respected.
See, it's making lower highs.
These lines, and now, of course, we are hovering right here at a break juncture. We actually undercut that low ever so slightly today. Let's just look at the same thing and draw the lines a different way. And some people like to call their formations, name them. A head and shoulders is something that's been documented for decades and decades, and that's what this is. Now, how to know how low it will go? The truth is, it's anybody's guess.
No, it's not. It's not. I'm telling you, it's going to 60. I swear it's going to 60. Okay, trust me. Just buy a put, and just ride it out. 2024, just ride that put out. I'm kidding, by the way. So that's not financial advice, and do not do that. I'm actually not even doing that. I don't trade Tesla because it's so damn volatile. It's crazy how Tesla trades, because right now, I mean, it's dropped significantly. Tomorrow it could just jump up $50. You never know with Tesla. Any good news, it could jump up. Any bad news, it will start selling off. So I just think that Elon is just too busy trying to be a social media icon right now. So yeah, this Tesla stuff is on the back burner right now. Actually, this is factual information. Actually, he is autistic, and apparently people who deal with autism, when they get obsessed with something, they cannot let it go, and they will obsess about it over and over and over. And it seems like he's very much obsessed with Twitter and AOC. I'm really looking forward to AOC and Elon Musk getting together. I think that will be a marriage made in heaven. I will definitely be there for the wedding. So Elon, if you're watching this, please invite me.
but we close around 180, and I think certainly 150 is in the cards.
Carter, is that line?
Ooh, he said it 150. See, by the end of the year. So my technical skills are pretty good. I'm getting better.
180. Do we actually breach that line? And I guess my question is, if for some reason, the stock manages to find enough oomph to get above that line, does it make you more confident maybe that there is hope that that line could actually be a floor for the stock?
Sure. I mean, that's the nature. We did actually undercut it ever so slightly, and you can still save yourself, so to speak. But the real issue is twofold. One, it's just how poor the relative strength is. To have had almost all equities globally bounced for the better part of 4 weeks, 5 weeks straight, and to not participate means you're just not attracting buyers.
Dude, that is so true. That is so true. We actually talked about that today on the podcast I'm on. Shameless plug, by the way. It's called Money Market Truth. So please also go over there and check it out. But we talked about Tesla and the reason why we hate it. And, there was this clickbaitish title, but that is actually one of the concerns that Mo brought up is the fact that the market has kind of been going up. SPY has been going up. SPX has been going up somewhat. And Apple, Microsoft, they're like the top five, as well as Tesla. But Tesla's not participating. Tesla's actually selling off, which is showing that people are becoming less and less interested in Tesla. Maybe people are just finally getting fed up with Elon Musk, or maybe it's because he sold, again, billions worth of shares, or maybe they just feel like Tesla's not a priority anymore. I don't know. It could be a combination of many, many things. I always thought that company was overvalued. I know everyone says, Tesla's not a car company. I understand that. But again, I think with 80%, 90% of it is still the money's made from selling vehicles. They have great margins. But, you can't say it's a solar company and autonomous driving and AI and, data collection if that's not really what they're making majority of the money from right now. That's like you saying that Disney is just a streaming service. It's not. It's still, for the most part, a theme park. So we have to kind of understand that. But I'm glad he kind of gave me that confirmation that, 160, 150, hey, so the $66 may actually happen. Just saying. Let's get back to it.
Which means people are looking at it, but buying something else. And then the second thing is, let's say it does start to bounce and it comes to life a little bit. There's so many people who are now trapped above who would love to be out, that you encounter overhead supply on any kind of rebound. It's just, it's heavy. It acts poorly.
All right, Carter, thank you. We'll see you shortly on Options Action. Steve Grasso, are you with Carter Worth? Sell it?
We got four people.
I'm looking at the chart.
You got four people, and you know what was lacking in there? You want to know what's lacking in there? Listen. Diversity, okay? Diversity. You need to have at least one token black guy, one token Asian, and also one token LGBTQIA person there, okay? That's what I'm saying. How dare they? 4 white people. I am irritated by this. Cancel!
As well as he was speaking, and the next area of support is 167. That brings you back to 2020 levels, and it could go as low. What I'm looking at is the mid-20s. So 167, stutter step support, down to 125.
Jeff Mills?
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I've been saying to sell Tesla for a while, and I've been wrong, starting to look right. But listen, I think that maybe even some people looking...
That's literally how I felt this entire time for the past year. It was like, I felt wrong, but I'm finally feeling right.
To step into a stock like this, saying, you know what, maybe we get a Fed pivot, maybe interest rates drop, and then you get a pop for some of these tech names. I just don't think that's the reality. The bond market now is pricing in the same peak Fed funds rate that it was prior to that soft CPI print. So for the bond markets, nothing has changed. So I would not be wading into names like this that look technically weak in hopes that we get some sort of reversing course in interest rates. I just don't think it's going to happen. So I agree. I would sell Tesla here.
Another issue is that even if there is some sort of reprieve for tech stocks, Tesla might not fall into the category just because of all the other stuff that's going on with Elon Musk, Tim.
Yep.
Well, and also it's an auto company, right? I thought, if anything, we were going to be introducing the concept that auto companies have fallen under a lot of pressure. I realized GM had some positive comments.
Yo, am I tripping, or does that guy kind of look like Vince McMahon? I was being serious. Like, does he look? He kind of looks like Vince McMahon, right? Comment below and let me know. Do you think he looks like Vince McMahon? Because he looks like Vince McMahon to me.
this week about their EV business and et cetera, and Ford and GM are well off their lows. But if you know, as a guy who's long both of those stocks and think those fundamentals.
What the hell is Stellantis NV? What is that? I have never heard of that before. What is that? I gotta look that up. I gotta put it on my watch list. Huh. Yo, Neo is at $10. Y'all remember Lucid? And Rivian, $30. Jesus, man. That thing was over $100 when it IPO'd. And I made money off of that nice little IPO. That quick pop.
Fundamentals are great and those valuations are at least defendable. You can't tell me that Tesla doesn't get pushed around by the same auto trade and the heaviness we're seeing in the cyclicality. You go housing and then you go straight to autos in terms of where the Fed is impacting the macro economy. And I would also just get to the marginal buyer of Tesla stock outside of institutions has been a retail investor. And if you see the fallout in some of the asset classes, including crypto and
That wasn't me who coughed, so whoever coughed, how rude, dude. Mute your mic. Jesus, man, mute your mic.
some of the high multiple tech, this is the group of folks that were defending Elon and defending the stock at all points. The 3 or 4 big rally points for Tesla over the last 3 years have been an S&P inclusion, a stock split, and of course the good stuff, the profitability that got them into the S&P and production numbers, really the numbers that started to get them when they started talking about 500,000. And so some of those positives are things that clearly are in the price. I'm not sure what those positives really are going forward, especially when you consider the headwinds in the auto sector.
Oh, they didn't care about the other people, I guess. It wasn't like 2 more people. See how disrespectful. One of those people on that panel was a woman. Or at least she identifies as a woman. I don't know. I don't want to come out there. Anyways, what'd you guys think? Do you guys agree with these panelists? I feel like they probably cut off the other ones because they probably were going to say you should buy. I don't know. Look, their price points and predictions are very close to the ones I was saying. I posted my chart up multiple times on Twitter. You can follow me at Trading WA Dummy. And you can take a look at it and see I even have red flags. I've had a chart for months now, and it's been relatively accurate. I don't know. I think there's a lot of hurdles that Tesla needs to overcome. And I think the CEO, Elon, is just really dropping the ball right now. He's too focused on other things than his EV company. And in the end of the day, like the guy said, it's still just a car company. I understand in the future it may not be just a car company, but right now it's still just a car company. And I feel like it's still very much overvalued. And I think it's finally showing. I think people are starting to lose interest in Tesla. It was a hype stock. And those pops that he was talking about, those are very, very true. Like I remember every single one of those, they popped and then they sold off. They popped and they sold off. So we'll see what's going to happen here. We may have a rally in the next couple of weeks, though. I mean, it is December, and it's not a terrible company. Cash flow is great. Basically, unfortunately, I have almost like no debt there. I mean, it's a great company. I just think it's very much overvalued. And once the competition comes out, things would definitely be different. But yeah, let me know what you guys think below. Also, yeah, Mark Monroe, you owe me $20 now. Just saying. I think him and I made a bet. I'm not sure. He's a Tesla bull. I'm a Tesla bear. I'm not sure if he does. But if he does, I get $20. All right, y'all. Until next time. Ciao, tschüss, bis später.